Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list. Maybe you see something out here and you go, oh my gosh, you know, like you do sometimes. You say, my goodness, I've got to get to that right now. I can't wait. Can't wait. Got to do it now. Hey, we've all been there before, right? Hey, I am back with another new one to the channel. This just came out recently. This is a game called Stardust Defenders. And, you know, I'm going to say that this is a roguelite bullet heaven with tower defense aspects to it. And I'm going to tell you something else. I think it's quite good, and I'm happy to show it off to you. I want to thank the dev for reaching out and asking me if I wanted to try it and show it off. I'm always so excited to get those types of emails. And it's just a joy being able to show off these games that I enjoy to all of you. And it helps the independent developers as well, which is really great because that's a hard enough task in and of itself, trying to get attention to these games. So we're going to have a run or two in Stardust Defenders. And we're going to see what we can see. But I'll tell you what, we've got something else that's kind of exciting to mention on this video. This video that you're watching right now, this one, right here, right now, this video is rated G. Do you know why? Some of you probably know why if you've hung out here for a while. This video is rated G or giveaway. Isn't that outstanding? You know, I love doing these giveaways, and all of you are such an integral piece to why we're able to do them. And so I want to thank everybody again for their support, because this is so much fun to do. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. The coolest part of the giveaways is that all of us are making them possible. It's not just me. It's all of us coming together to do this. Now, speaking of just me, I'm the one that lost that game for us, all right? So we're going to go back in the menu, and here's where we're going to show off the meta progression. And no worries, because that was just a warm-up run, okay? Let's just go with an easy choice here and increase the spirits damage. But we've got a really nice bevy of options here in the meta progression. And as you'll see, why don't we throw that in for good measure? All different kinds of ways to get additional benefit there. Additional spirits to open up as well. So, hey, speaking of, look at this. Fiery Fury Guardian. He moves at great speed, throwing fire bolts in quick succession, but at close range. His bolts explode on impact, dealing area damage. Well, it was meant to be. So let's talk about this giveaway, folks. We are going to give away 5 copies of Stardust Defenders. 5. How are you eligible to be part of the giveaway? Well, you know, I try to keep it really simple. All I need you to do is to be subscribed and leave a comment. And then on June 19th, I'm going to respond to 5 of the commenters and let them know that the mystical wheel of fate has selected them randomly to win a copy. And that's it. Just be subscribed, leave a comment, Let us know what you're playing lately. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what kind of coffee you're drinking. You know I like talking about coffee. Cheers to all of you, by the way. Ooh, hey, look at that. We got 4 picks this time. What do we want to go with? You know what? I like the Psychic Spirit, actually. It's quite powerful. Let's pop it over here. A little bit of overlap there. Some of you are probably so much better at these tower defense games than I am. I can't say that I am extremely good at them. I've got more limited experience when it comes to tower defense games, but I thought this was really cool how they married up the genre with this type of approach. Why don't we go with just a general damage upgrade? I like this Spirit Guardian so far. The AoE attack seems to be coming in handy. Let's get another Berserker going, and we'll have 2 towers set up on both sides. That seems to make sense. I think one of the next upgrades I want to get is some additional speed to the Guardian. Here comes a big guy. All right, if we can level up and pop a Guardian over there, that would be awesome. I guess that's not going to happen. All right, let's give our Berserker a little bit more attack range since we've got 2 of them. We've got a lot of gems to collect over there, so I'm going to grab them real quick. And look at that. There we go. Let's pop down a Spirit. Put it over here, of course, so he can attack the big guy a little bit. Come on. Come on. There we go, right in the nick of time. You know, these games are so good at building the tension, which I think feels great. Bolts from lightning spirits increase the chance to bounce by 10%. Well, we do have one of those. Why don't we go with that? We'll go grab these gems at the same time here. One hanging out over here. Okay. I'm realizing now that we are a little open, and maybe in the next run, I'm going to experiment with putting the Guardians a little bit closer to the tree, because I think that way, in theory, they might provide a little bit more coverage across the board. But it's interesting managing, you know, where you are in the field and balancing that against the oncoming enemies and grabbing the experience pips. Okay, Spirit's attack range is increased by 5%. Well, I think that makes sense. Let's do that. These bags, of course, are what allow the meta progression to happen. So you want to be sure to grab those as well. Okay, here we go. So I feel like the Berserker has been buffed a couple times in terms of its range. And maybe let's start putting them a little bit closer and starting with that concept now. Although we can't place them that close, apparently, because they darken. All right, let's put it right there. Perfect. I think this is going to be a decent run. All right. Yeah, I have to say, I'm in just a great mood today. We did some giveaways of that recent Metroidvania with robots that we were playing on the channel. What is it? Oblivion Override, I think. I'm probably close to it, if that's not it. Let's go with range again. Just a nice general upgrade there. I'm happy to be playing a great game like this on a nice day here. Increases spirits damage. Let's do that. Another nice general across the board upgrade. We've got to boost the health of our guardian tree here, I think. One of the meta progression upgrades allows for health regen from the guardian tree over time, and I think that that's probably worth investing in eventually as well. Can pick up the hearts, but they are hard to come by, it seems. Okay. Increase the damage of spirits by 2% for each life point the ancient tree is missing. I think at this point, that would probably make sense to do. It does also seem like with their projectiles, you can intercept those by standing in front of them as a human shield. All right. This is looking really good here. Let's go with a Psychic Spirit again and pop it right over here. Well, actually, we did talk about getting closer. Let's do that. We got a big guy coming. Okay, let's go with range. And then we got to get down here and start working on this bigger guy, I think. God, at some point, it's like keeping all the tops spinning in the air, you know? One of my bosses, long time ago, I was telling him, you know, I'm really busy right now. I can't get to all this stuff. You know, what do they expect? How are we going to keep up with all of this? And he said, hey, Goat, you know what? A lot of balls up in the air, right? I said, yeah, that's one way of saying it. He goes, well, you know what? Some of those balls are made of rubber, and some of those balls are made of glass, right? Get to what you can get to. Hey, look at the range on this. Holy smokes. Why don't we come right over here? And then we basically got full coverage. All right. Whoa, whoa. Oh, goodness. All right. A lot going on here. Yeah, so the human shield thing, I think that's confirmed. Bolts from lightning spirits increase the chance to bounce, enhances fiery. Yep. The attack range of the berserker magic spirits is increased. Yeah, let's do that. We've got a ton of those guys, I feel like. So having them engage that much sooner makes sense to me. A couple hearts over there. We'll grab those in a second. Oh boy, we've got a major onslaught coming from the south. The attack range of the berserker magic spirits is increased again. I feel like this would be the way to go. And I know that our tree's health is looking good right now, but you know, I don't know how long that is going to be sustainable when it comes down to it. Now, let's go grab some of these. Perfect. Psychic Strike Spirit has a 1% chance to instantly kill. I guess we'll go with Scorching Fury again. Let's grab some of these pips real quick here. We got to take this big guy out. You're like, yeah, Goat, we know, we get it. We get it, Goat. You're doing a good job of shoutcasting, but we get it. All right. You know, I think this is the ideal spot. Yeah, let's go with that. Come on, one time. One time on the big guy. One time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't tell if we got him or we didn't, but we somehow managed to survive, so I'll take it. Spirit's attack range is increased by 5%. Yeah, let's do that. A nice across the board one again. A bunch of little guys coming through. Oh boy. Increases spirits damage. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Oh! That was a good run. I mean, we made it about 7.5 minutes. I'll take it. Let's see how we did from a upgrade standpoint. Wow, that's a lot. So we can do a few things here. Let's get a movement boost. Let's go ahead and boost our own damage. Let's start putting some points into this regen capability. We'll do 2 there. And we'll go with that. Each time you pick up an item, you have a 1% chance to deal damage to all enemies equal to 10% of their maximum health. Let's boost that. Twice, maybe. Increases Stardust obtained in the game by 5%. I know, we should have had maybe 1 or 2 of those before we got that big take. Increases all experience gain by 3%. Sure. Increases the damage of the ancient tree. Oh wow, that's a big jump. 20%. Okay. Hey, why don't we do one more? Opened up some additional spirits here to find along the way. Oh, look at this. Storm Guardian attacks all nearby enemies, summoning a powerful bolt of lightning over their heads. Lightning bolts have a 5% chance to bounce to the closest enemy in close range. Cool. This effect is repeated on each hitted enemy. I think we mean hit enemy. All right. I can never shut off that journalism copy editing part of my brain. It's a blessing and a curse. I'll tell you what, it really is. All right, Star Strike Spirit creates a small star that passes through enemies and obstacles until the range of the attack is covered. Sounds cool. All right, we're going to start out a little bit closer to the tree this time, like as close as they'll allow, so that initially we get more coverage, if that makes sense. I think I'm making sense. Low attack speed and short range. Right. Let's get some berserkers out there. But let's put this one right there. Oh boy. These guys got to be far off from the tree. Okay. It's all right. I don't know how I feel about this Guardian's primary attack yet. Spirit's attack range is increased by 5%. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I do like the Psychic Spirit quite a bit. Let's pop this over here. And I know that, for now at least, they do have to get a little bit closer before they're affected by our towers. You know, I'd like to start building up the ancient tree as well, especially since we raised its attack. That makes sense to me. That'll be really good for the larger enemies. So I think the deal with this Spirit Guardian we're playing as is that her primary is strong, and it's got the AoE thing going for it, but she's very slow. I will say that, and I think that's having kind of a an immediate impact on how we're doing here. Let's go right over there. Like I say, some of you that have more experience than I do with the tower defense games, you might be yelling at your screen right now, and that's okay, you know. I don't mind a little bit of energy coming off these videos. But I think there's a lot of different ways you can strategize, which does make the game quite interesting. All right, Star Strike Spirit, Lightning Spirit. Let's go with another Lightning Spirit. Actually, this is the first Lightning Spirit that we have, isn't it? It's hard to remember. All right, we're gonna go right over here. Yeah, that is the first lightning that we have. And I wouldn't mind buffing them so that we could see more bounces. Yeah. Okay. Cheers to you again. I have officially dumped the last amount of grounds from my coffee that was purchased from Finland by my wife. I am officially out of it. It was wonderful. Always sad to empty a bag, but happy to empty a bag too, because then you know what that means? I'm gonna open up a new bag. Yep. The attack range of Berserker magic spirits is increased by 20%. That is such a jump. Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? I think some of you are really gonna enjoy this game. The dev reached out to me and I said, hey, let me give the game a try and I'll circle back with you on, whether I like to cover it or not, because I really don't do reviews and I'm not out to cut somebody down while I play their game, If I like a game, I'll cover it, If you see a game on the channel, it's because I like it. And I jumped in, and I'll tell you, I was about a minute and a half into my run, and I emailed the dev back, and I said, hey, I will absolutely be covering this. It's phenomenal. Let's put this right over here. It seems like we tend to get attacked by the big guy from this direction first, doesn't it? You watch, this time they'll do something completely different just to spite the goat. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Okay. I'm excited. Next week, we're gonna have another Returnal video. And, hey, we got our extra choice this time. That's cool. Attack range is increased. Spirit's attack range is... Yeah, let's go with the broader Spirit attack range. But we will be introducing the goat tree, the goat skill tree in Returnal, because... we're playing that game. Do we go with increased range again? You know what? Let's do this. We're adding some additional roguelite features to Returnal. It's going to make more sense when you see it, but I'm excited because, that's a tough game. And I'm going to need all the help I can get. And, of course, the viewers are going to be very involved with that. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll find out. We'll see how that goes. Psychic Strike Spirit has a 1% chance. You know, I think we're gonna go with that. Buff the damage a little bit. You know, I've been watching for the tree's life to regen. There's a lot to, you know, keep an eye on the screen. Oh, I just saw it go up. All right, so it is working. A lot to watch on the screen, but every once in a while I catch it out of the corner of my eye. Let's go with a Psychic Spirit, and... why don't we pop it right over there? Okay. Let's go with the Recharged Rays. And then the next time we have an opportunity to add a Lightning Spirit, we're gonna do that. Oh, we got a big guy on the field. Yeah, we'll go with the increased bounce rate again. Hey, that worked out really well. Space Spell Spirit teleports all small enemies around her to the opposite position on the map. That's awesome. Oh man, but we got one of these too. I gotta go with one of these. We've buffed the hell out of it. But next time, if there's a Space Spirit that pops, we're going with it. You heard it here first. Hold my feet to the fire. Let's go with increase in damage. I do think that the speed of the Guardian you're playing as is more and more critical as the time goes on. Okay, the Ancient Tree can attack one additional enemy at the same time. Yeah, let's do that. It's quite strong. But I like the fact that we can block the bullets. The attack range of the Berserker magic. Right. Let's go with that. Buff the Lightning Spirit again here. Oh boy. Yeah, if anything's hurting us this run, it's absolutely the speed component. Oh boy. Got there right in time. We're going to be counting on the towers for the most part down there. Hey, there's our Space Spell Spirit, and we're going to pop it right over here. Okay, there's some health laying there as well. We can take out this big guy. We're going to go grab that health. Come on, one time. One time on the big guy. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, I think we got him. Right in the nick of time. Okay. My goodness. All right. Let's go with Spirit's damage. Perfect. We're going to grab this heart up here. And we're going to come right back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sometimes you can just tell. But a very similar amount of time of being alive. I'll take it. You know, this game has a good challenge to it. The upgrades feel really good. And we're going to be able to do quite a bit here with this 19,000. Hey, folks, this is a game called Stardust Defenders. I want to thank the developer again for allowing me to try it. And I'm excited to tell you again, folks, we are giving away 5 copies of Stardust Defenders. All you need to do is be subscribed and leave a comment about anything. That's it. And I will select 5 of you on June 19th to get a copy of the game. So good luck to everybody. Thank you so much for all the support. I look forward to doing this every day, and I can do it because you enable it. So I appreciate you. Hey, how about we do this again sometime? We'll get together out on the Goat Force Gaming channel. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time. Every time. You can hold me to it. And you know what else we'll do? We'll give away a video game at least one time a week. We are on the verge of having given away 50 games with a 5-0 in 2023. And we are halfway to my goal of giving away 100 games this year. Just a gigantic thank you to all of you for allowing us to do that. Really, really cool. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you soon out there again. Take care.